Hey everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, coming to you today with the quarantine tag. I am coming to you guys raw, uncut. I still got my twist in. I told y'all I was going to have my twist in the next video y'all saw. I got on my quarantine wardrobe. Yes, I do. My pajamas and my big old lady sweater, as my husband calls it. Excuse me. Got on my slippers. Got my diffuser going. So let me show y'all my diffuser. So it's so nice, and it changes colors. As you can see, I got lavender going right now, so I'm just getting my zen. So let's go ahead and get into this tag. Now, I haven't really read the questions. I did watch Liz's video, but I didn't read the questions before I turned on the camera. So let's get into this video, y'all. Okay. Question number 1. Did you prepare for the quarantine or did you wait until the last minute? So, when everything first started, and when I say everything, I mean California, New York, because I have family in both states, I was hearing about what was going on. And my sister that lives in California, she actually came to visit roughly a week before it hit here, here in the Midwest. And so she was here all that week, and she was telling us before she came how it was hard to find toilet paper, going to the grocery store, things were limited on shelves. She went to one store and, literally, she said there was like 2-3 canned goods on the shelf. So, at the time of her telling me this, I was like, oh, wow, that's, messed up. That's sad. That's, just bad. And so she was telling my mom things that she needed to get and couldn't find. And so my mom had started buying things for her. Well, long story short, she came that week, and I believe she left on a Friday. So that Thursday before, I happened to go to get dinner. And at that particular time, I started hearing some stories about toilet paper being gone. I said, well, but it wasn't here in my state. So I just said, well, let me just, pick up, some toilet paper. And the week before this, I had just went to the grocery store. I had picked up my normal, supplies, toilet paper, paper towels, Kleenex, stuff like that, soap. So I had like this big 18 count thing of toilet paper. But when I started hearing things, via Instagram, Facebook, news, I said, let me just, and so I believe that was March 5th that I went to the store, and I went to Family Dollar and I got 2 packs of tissue. I can't guarantee you the next day, I don't know what happened, but it hit Minnesota like a ton of bricks, and the toilet paper was gone. Like, I went to get more the next day just to stack up. It was gone. So, as far as food is concerned, I had food, but I didn't do a big blah, 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 whatever. So I guess you would say I didn't prepare, but I will say, about a week later, when it started to really kind of start ramping up, and then I was out because of my injury and everything, I just said, you know what? My next paycheck, I went and I stocked up, like seriously. So I was in the mayhem, but yeah. So anyway, that was a long answer to number 1. And it took me, almost 4 minutes. Anyway, number 2, are you secretly happy you are home, or are you miserable and can't wait to go outside? I am a homebody. I'm a home person. As long as I have what I need at home, I'm fine. So as long as I have my baby, I know she's safe and she's healthy. As long as I have my husband, my TV, not that I watch a lot of TV, but, have my internet, I'm good. So, I miss going outside, but I'm not miserable. I can go for walks in my neighborhood. So, it's just, I don't know, I guess, it's different that you're not able to just say, oh, okay, I'm about to run to the mall or something like that. Of course, I don't miss the mall at all. But anyway, number 3. Who is the last person you checked on during the quarantine? The last person today actually was one of my cousins, who's actually my best friend. Well, I have a best friend who is not related to me, and then I have a best friend who is related to me. And so my cousin who's related to me, we just actually spoke before I turned on the camera. Number 4, how do you normally spend your day during the quarantine? Well, this week, I'll put it this way. Weeks past have been different, but this week I have been spending my time right here in this seat, in this area for the last, I would say, 4 or 5 days. I've been up in the office. So, pretty much in pajamas. I might put some leggings on or some big fuzzy socks. Matter of fact, my feet are cold and I got some brand new fuzzy socks. I'm about to pop these on right now. But anyway, yeah, pretty much, if I'm not up here and I'm not trying to stock up on more toilet paper or getting more food, I'm in the house and I'm pretty much pajamas, I guess. Number 5, who are you quarantined with? I'm quarantined with my husband and my daughter, my baby girl. Every time I say baby girl, I think of my eldest. So I'm quarantined with Boss Man and Miss Peanut for those who, need a real definition. Number 6, have you been outside and how many times? Yes, I've been outside. How many times? I can't even tell you because I don't count. When I first was home, of course, I was going to the doctor 3 times a week. So when I would go to the doctor, then I would, be outside. Once the order changed and the clinic had to close down, I would only go outside for groceries, or supplies that we needed for the house. So, it still possibly was 3 times a week. But I will tell you, I was definitely covered. I had either a mask on or, I had gloves, sanitizer, bleach wipes. I have all that stuff in my car. I now have a pack of gloves in my glove compartment. I have a sanitizer bottle as well as bleach wipes on the side of the door of my truck. So, yeah, I was still safe. Number 7, how many hours per day are you sleeping? Now this week has been different and I'm actually glad. But weeks prior, I was taking naps like every day. I've been going to sleep roughly around, 10:30, 11 o'clock. But I'm still up with the chickens. I didn't want my body to get so used to sleeping in. So like this week I was actually preparing to go back to work. Excuse me. I was preparing to go back to work. And so I had, for the first few weeks I wasn't, I had my alarm turned off. So this week I turned my alarm back on. And so I have my alarm set. It was set for like 6:25 every day. So I was still waking up at 6:25, even if I wasn't getting up. But like Wednesday, I had a 7:30 call. And so I was up and in the office and, handling business. So, yeah. I don't know. I guess anywhere about between 6 to 7 hours of sleep, maybe. It all depends. Number 8, what is your favorite food to snack on during the quarantine? My favorite snack, which I haven't had a lot of it during this entire time. I would say only this week, maybe. Maybe this week, probably last week. Because I had a couple last week. So my favorite snack is honey buns. And I have been picking them up like hotcakes. Dollar Tree now sells honey buns. But Dollar Tree, they sell them for $1. And I'm not willing to pay $1 when I can go to the corner store. Yes, I live in the city, so we have corner stores or gas stations. So I can get them for 50 cents. Every little bit counts. So my favorite snack has been honey buns with a plate of potato chips. My mom raised me that way, of something sweet, something salty. So yeah, typically that's what I do. Number 9, what have you been watching on television? Well, I only watch TV on Thursdays. But because of what's going on, I have been turning on the TV a little bit, watching the news. The news is depressing, and I cannot stand when I want to watch something, even if it's just like a little talk show, and then there's breaking news because there's some type of, conversation worldwide that has to be had. So that drives me crazy. So we keep the TVs off except for on Thursdays. So Thursdays, I'm a TGIT fan, so I watch, right now it's Station 19, Grey's Anatomy, and How to Get Away with Murder. So, number 10, how much toilet tissue did you buy? Well, like I said in the beginning, before everything started, I had already bought an 18 count pack of toilet paper. And I just went in the bathroom today. We are now down to 2.5 rolls of that 18 pack. Mind you, I bought that pack the last week of February. So it has lasted us from February all the way. This is, you might as well say, middle of March. Okay, so that be that. And then I picked up the 2 packs. I can't really recall how many packs of tissue that we have picked up since everything has transpired. Yeah, I'm not exactly for sure. I will say we do have a tower that is being built in our dining room of toilet paper and paper towels. So, because what has been happening is if I go out, I pick up a pack of tissue. If my husband goes out, he picks up a pack of tissue. And if you watch some previous videos of mine, I think there was one where I went and, it was like 2 days in a row. I went out looking for toilet paper, and like one day I found maybe 2 packs, and then the next day I found maybe 4 or something like that. But I also have been, when I've been purchasing, buying some for my parents' home too. So I can't remember how many packs we have downstairs, honestly. And we have not all varieties, but I know we have Angel Soft, Quilted Northern, Charmin, Target brand, and then the Walmart generic too, which is equivalent to like Dollar Tree brand or whatever. So Angel Soft, Quilted Northern, Charmin, and Target brand, and then the Walmart brand. So yes, so we have some tissue. We should be good. But now that the shelves are getting more restocked, as we go out and, like I said, we get different things, we just pick up a pack. We just pick up a pack of tissue and call it a day. So that's it. I am not going to tag anybody. So if you want to do this video, please feel free. I did tell Liz I would do it, and I wanted to get it done before I leave the office because today will be my last day in this office for a while. So, in the previous video to this, I had alluded to a blessing. And after getting some clearance to be able to release this information, I am going to go ahead and announce that yes, Boss Lady has resigned from her previous employer where I have been injured. And I have been blessed with an opportunity that starts this coming Monday. So April 20th, I will be officially at a new employer. Not doing the same thing that I was doing. There is some parts that are similar, like onboarding and orientating, but, more HR roles. So I'm thankful for that. Blessed beyond measure that it too is within 10 minutes of my home. 5 minutes to Miss Peanut's school. Blessed with the compensation, the benefit package. Yes, God, hallelujah. Blessings. I know I have spoken to a few people, and I'm putting this in this video because it kind of correlates as far as quarantine and the state of the world and what is going on, the things that are going on now. There are a lot of people who are out of work. There are a lot of people who are looking for work. There are a lot of companies who are hiring but have frozen their interviews. And I'm blessed beyond measure. You all know that I am one to hit the pavement running. And, God has done it before and he has done it again. I put out over 50 applications between last Friday, when I got some bad news with my previous employer, and I would say, when did I stop applying to places? Thursday. So less than a week, I put out over 50 applications. Wednesday alone, I had 5 interviews. So that's why I was in my office all day Wednesday. I had 5 interviews. I mean, literally like an hour, 2 hours apart. I felt like I was working a job because I was interviewing. And then Thursday, I had a double interview with one company, and then they called me in for a second interview, and I got the job within 30 minutes of leaving the company. They are well prepared for what's going on as far as having PPE on file or on standby in-house. I know I had alluded, before, that I was very concerned about being exposed to, what's going on. I will have my own office. Let me see here. Sorry, guys. I will have my own office. I won't have to share my office space. I won't have to share my computer. I won't have to share my phone. They're going to, house my office with sanitizer, things like that. I won't have to go out and do like I did with the previous place, buying all types of cleanser and this and that and whatever. So I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I don't take this lightly at all. I spoke with someone today who is looking for a job, and they're like, how did you get a job during this pandemic? And I just said, God, stepping out on faith. And I mean literally stepping out on faith. I did have an opportunity that would start June 1st, but because of what's going on with my previous employer, and I'll just give you a snippet, they are not paying me. They're not paying me. They refuse to pay me. They don't believe that I'm injured. They said that I didn't lift anything. Yeah, okay. So anyway, yeah. So I'm blessed beyond measure. This quarantine time has taught me a lot. Being in the office and just kind of working, and I have a small business myself. My small business is put on hold. But it wasn't paying my bills. I mean, my regular job was paying my bills. My small business was just my passion. So, I had to do what I had to do. And I'm grateful. I won't be lifting anything, praise God, except for a pen and a paper. No boxes, thank God. I won't be stocking no shelves. Hallelujah. So, I'm grateful for the experience, but it's time for me to move on. And so because of, if there's any type of joy, I guess you could say, with this pandemic and being quarantined has brought to me, it was giving me an opportunity that I had been vying for. So I'll talk to you guys more about the new adventure in another video, but just wanted to do this tag. Thank you, Liz, for tagging me. I appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the continuous prayers in reference to my back and, just the whole pandemic and what's going on. I did have a moment the other day in reference to what's going on in the world. And the one thing I did was I got in tune with God. I put my gospel music on. I listened to some spiritual teaching, and I just had a conversation with the Lord. And so that's what's getting me through the quarantine. No TV is going to do it. No YouTube is going to do it. I had to, as I say, get on my face and talk to the Father. So With that being said, guys, you have a great day. See you on a new video. Bye.